Good morning, guys. Rick Shaw here on the 8th of November, 2022. And I see we have the voting day. It's going to be for you guys. It's the 8th here, but for you guys in the States, that's coming up. Hope it makes a difference. If it goes like it did on the last one, it's the same stuff over and over again. You know, I see them talking now about, oh, well, you know, it could be a long time before it's all tallied. Well, like old Stalin used to say, he doesn't care how you vote, he just cares who counts it. So we'll see if there's going to be some crazy stuff going on again like last time. But we'll see. But I do think the Dems are pretty damn smart. They're not as dumb as you think, because they got this dude Fetterman going up there. Now they got Oz. He'll be a rhino, I guarantee it. But they put this Fetterman up, and hopefully they'll get him in so that he can make Biden look smarter. so they're not as dumb as they look. That's for sure. But we're having kind of a cool morning. We got those dang clouds over the mountain again, so we could have rain anytime. Anytime I see them over there, it could be rain. But also wanted to say something about the channel. They're knocking people off on the last live. A lot of people didn't get notification for the live, or they got the wrong time. They also, one person got on there, said they've been kicked off 5 times. Long-time viewer. And I get people hitting me on the messenger. You know, I don't get any of your stuff anymore. You got to go looking for me now, because they're knocking them off. If you think about the channel, it's been a year and a half now. I haven't really gone over 3,000. So they're just messing with it. They don't like my politics, I guess. You know, I'm doing that think speech or something. You know, it's 1984, guys. And then I see old Musk with the Twitter thing. I never used that. I could care less about it myself. But now he's starting to charge these people, and you know, the guy. If you look at his tweets and his speeches, and you know, I've watched plenty of them. You know, the guy's a socialist. He comes right out and says it. But he's a different kind of socialist. You know, that's what they always say. You know, ours is better. But anywhere they've ever tried it, it's never worked, guys, ever. So that's just how that goes. But they're also talking about Facebook, that they're going to be getting rid of all these people. But I laugh at all these Twitter people having the blues and crying. You know, what about the Keystone Pipeline guys? You know, they told them, no, just go get another job. So same thing for you twits. Go out there and find yourself another job. And that's just how it's got to go. But I went ahead and going to get another phone. I might do an unboxing on it and show you what we got. And I got working the deal out with the guy now. I found a good one. Put that down. I found one that I'm wanting, and it'll be a Samsung again. And didn't have the color. I asked him what colors he had, and I said, "Oh man, I really wanted a purple one, you know, or I wanted a gray one, or everything but what he had." So he come down a little bit. So we negotiated a pretty good price, and I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more off. But I did buy a couple little short microphones. They'll be going back here pretty quick. They just static in my camera. I did get this little guy right here. Right now, it's off. It's on a switch, so I have it off right now. But when we go to bed at night, it's got night vision. It works really good. I was surprised. It doesn't even have to turn the lights on, but it has lights that'll come on. I got it set on the motion detector, so if anything moves in there, it follows it. I was trying it with the kids last night, and it seems to be working good. It connects right up to the phone, and it'll give you an alert if you leave it on. I could be upstairs and leave it on, and if something's moving, it'll track it and record it. It starts automatically recording, and I have the alert button set. So for less than $20, that thing's pretty cool. I hope it works for a while and doesn't burn out or anything. But if it works, I was thinking on getting another one. You know, they just screw into the socket. I was thinking of getting one on the inside here, downstairs. It's just you got to have the light switch on for it. Now they do have they give you a little socket that you could wire in on a plug I might do that. And you can mount them, you can also put them horizontal. They don't have to be aiming down. You could put it horizontal, a little still track. So I tried that with this one and just held it horizontal, and it worked pretty good. So I'm kind of stoked on that. But my sweetie, she's going to be doing some shopping again today. Yesterday she was doing a little bit of shopping. I still haven't gotten up and got the fruit or anything. We're really loving our trike though, guys. I need to do a few minor things like the seats and all that, but the more and more we drive it, it seems like it's getting broken and running better, or me learning to drive it better. But we've been using this little buggy just to do all our running around here. Saves on the car. We do got to get the car in for we'll take it for another Honda service and let them go over everything again. Make sure everything's good. I'm betting the brakes are going to, back ones will be going, because when we were on the trip, I was pulling the parking brake up and it wasn't holding it. You know, normally I could pull it up not even all the way. Now I got the thing jacked as hard as I can get it. I looked at the cable, it's tight. So they're probably just getting kind of thin, not as grippy, so I might need to get those done. I can do them myself. I always like to replace the spring kit on them at the same time. I had one time I did some brakes and I just used the springs that I had, and one of the springs broke, you know, from me taking it off, putting it back on, and it broke. So I got to the point then, well, I'm just going to go ahead and take care of it and put new spring kit. They're cheap. I think here it was like $6 for the spring kit here. So that'll be pretty cool. That'll be really cool at all. Haven't heard any word on the doc yet from his German buddy, but I honestly think you know, he was wanting to come here and move here. If something like that happened to him here, he'd have been dead meat. He's probably going to be better off staying. If you got real bad health problems, honest to guys, this is not the place to come. You know, the ambulance is here, nobody gets out of their way, and that's mostly because they turn all their lights on and their siren just to go to lunch. I've seen that numerous times, so you never know. So nobody gets out of their way. There's nobody in the ambulance. I mean, if you're bleeding, I don't even know if they'd know to stop the blood up. You know, it's just usually kids in there. It's just a meat wagon. And then also, like here, we took 55 minutes to get into town the other day. And that's the hospital's right up there by the Alpha Mart. You just make a right from there. And it's not that far. I mean, I could be there on the tricycle at 2 in the morning in no time, but it might be a half hour, 45 minutes during the day. So if you got real bad health problems, I would not recommend come to the Philippines. Get them all resolved when you can. And I know one fella, he's way out remote, and he was saying, oh, he had some trouble, got a pacemaker and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, man, wouldn't you want to be closer into a hospital or something like that? Because where he's at, I was actually in the town he was in, and it took an entire day to travel to the big town, because the buses, there's so many stops, so many people getting on and off. Roads were just horrible. Could be better now. It's been years ago. It's been 6-7 years ago since I was down there. But and they are here in the Philippines. I gotta give them credit. I think it was with Duterte, all these road projects, and they build the roads for trucks here. They build them really good. We saw a lot of construction on our trip. Mindoro, a lot of bridges, a lot of construction. You know, they're putting some infrastructure in here, and I don't know where the money came from. I hope it didn't come from the Belt and Road or anything like that. But you know, they're fixing her up. They're fixing her up real good. But that's about it for me today. Just a wonderful day. It's actually neutral temperature right now. This is some nice weather. It's not too windy, and just beautiful. Look at that. Look at that, guys. God painted the sky real pretty this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go. And this is Rickshaw out.